So, Dave, I have a question for you. Just curiosity over what people I run into, drivers out there. 70% of the earth is covered in water. I mean, is there ever going to be a time, in your opinion, when hydrogen vehicles are coming out? I mean, have you heard anything down the pipeline of potential hydrogen-powered vehicles, to kind of reduce that carbon? Because
you've been watching the news, haven't you?
The reason I asked this is they just rolled out like a $2 billion plan for FedEx. They said by 2040 they want to reduce their carbon footprint. So we're all on, reducing it for the environment,
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. In fact, Knight will be getting its first hydrogen fuel cell truck I'll call it the near future, within a year, hopefully. Some of these timelines are moving around a little bit, but it's a new technology. And just to kind of help everybody understand what makes that different. So a hydrogen fuel cell truck is an electric truck. So think of all the componentry. You got an electric motor, you've got batteries, you've got all that. But rather than coming back to a facility and plugging it into a charging station and waiting for it to charge up, you're generating electricity on the fly. And so what ends up being different is you've got this electric truck infrastructure as a base for your truck, right? Then we're going to layer a fuel cell technology on top of that. And so what that means is we're going to have tanks. And from a visual standpoint, think of a CNG truck. You got the big, cabinet of tanks in the back, same thing, except rather than having natural gas, you're going to have hydrogen gas, H2. Then also on the back of the truck is a catalyst. And so the catalyst, basically, you have the hydrogen gas that reacts with naturally occurring oxygen in the air, and it breaks up those elements and basically reforms it into water, H2O. Right? O2 plus H2, H2O. We have an extra one left over. That's your free electron that turns into electricity that charges the batteries. And so it's effectively what you're doing is as you run down the road, you're able to recharge the batteries, which solves, to a certain extent, the range issue. So theoretically, it should get us a longer range truck, which would broaden the application for these trucks to not being just dray or local, but maybe regional distribution. I don't know about long haul yet, but maybe regional distribution.
Right.
The challenge with hydrogen fuel cells right now is electric trucks. We talk about them being very expensive, 3 or 4 times the cost of a diesel truck. Take that, now add the hydrogen fuel cell technology on top of that.
Now even more.
And now it's ridiculously expensive. Now, over time, they're going to figure out how to make these things less expensive. But directionally, it's really exciting because they're looking at solving some of the problems before we've even got the current version on the road, which is kind of cool.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
I think that's very
We'll have one.
Yeah.
That'll be
Soon.
really neat.
I want to drive it. I want to drive that one without racing anyone or eating the tires.
I think you've just excluded yourself from any testing possibilities.
I'm just saying.
Wow, you know what? I should have never asked
Will
that
Phipps,
question.
nope.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Will, no.
Maybe we'll
Frank,
get you on
yes.
the track.
Right.
No. Yeah.
Or maybe, Frank, you could take me a ride in it.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. We'll get you on the racetrack that Dave was on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
It was cool.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more clips like that, please click here.
Or if you'd like to check out a full episode, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on
YouTube.